Chapter 2: Reality. Before starting my internship, I finished the Roots exhibition assignment. During the exhibition, I observed different reactions from the audience. Some people took a quick glance and left, some brought their interpretations to discuss with me, and some said I did too much, which was a bit distracting. At that moment, I felt a bit sad, perhaps due to the opposing voices. However, art is inherently subjective. Perhaps I should accept that a work can have diverse evaluations. But since I study visual communication, if people don't receive what I'm trying to convey, is it still a good work? Where does my sense of accomplishment come from then? Is it only from others' subjective evaluations? Later, I found the answer in my first internship. During the summer, I began my first internship where I met an excellent designer who was also my supervisor. He had never studied art formally or attended any art school, but out of his love for art, he taught himself illustration, graphic design, and even music production. He told me that he loves the process of creation, getting excited while working on designs, and not being able to stop, like being on drugs. From him, I saw the answer to where a sense of accomplishment comes from. Perhaps it's from the process of design creation itself. When we come up with a good idea and gradually refine it until the project is completed, this process itself brings me a lot of joy. External evaluations are just additional sources of accomplishment. Beyond that, what else I observed about design job in the company? First, subjectivity. In a company with multi-department collaboration, design is no longer an independent creation by an individual but the result of discussions and cooperation with many people. These people might include user experience designers, product managers, and operations staff. They are not designers but will participate in or even decide the direction of the visual outcome. To make the collaboration smooth, the team uses traffic as the evaluation standard. So, when introducing designs to others, it's best to mention how much traffic these projects brought. However, this logic is hard to understand because good traffic might not be due to the design itself but other reasons, making what seems like an objective design reason actually very subjective. Second, repetitive work. In a company, it's easy to fall into repetitive work, especially as a newcomer. It's easy to do similar tasks in the same position. From the company's perspective, this can improve efficiency, but from a personal perspective, constantly doing repetitive work leads to a lack of freshness and personal development, resulting in professional burnout. Third, futile. When I first joined the company, I was involved in a website design project. Our group was not the only one working on it. The American creative team was also working on it. In the final pitch stage, the American creative team's idea was chosen because it had a lower comprehension threshold, while our colleagues' 2-month project would only be visible internally. My next experience was my second internship. People like visually appealing designs, and behind good works are often countless hours and efforts. During my internship at a studio, I saw the leaders and senior designers working tirelessly. While it was surprising, it was also reasonable because design is not a single result derived from mathematics, but the best chosen from numerous outputs. The same theme might have thousands of expressions, which means designers might need to produce a large amount of work. After realizing my dream and experiencing it, I began to doubt whether my dream was what I truly wanted. After leaving the campus environment, I experienced different design jobs and felt the difference between graphic design as an art creation and as a profession. These feelings turned into a fog. My previous passion for my dream gradually faded. What should I do next? How can I regain my passion? Is this the only result of experiencing the reality of the design industry?